Hey there, how's it going? Great to see you again. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tim Simpson, and we talk about all sorts of YouTube tech and geeky stuff on here. You're going to love it. Today we're going to be talking about hashtags on videos in YouTube, what they do, what they don't do, and how you can use them to try and just bump your videos up a bit more and get a little bit more traction on them and make them more useful for people. Okay, let's start having a look at what these hashtags are. We can start by having a look at the three hashtags I've got on this video. You can see the first one is hashtag Tim Simpson, that's my name. The second one is hashtag YouTube video tips, that's this type of video I'm doing. And the third one is hashtag hashtags on YouTube. So that's easy, there's three hashtags I've put on there. If you go down and have a look at the bottom of my description, you'll see I've got those three hashtags and a few others as well. This is something important. YouTube put the first three hashtags on your title, and those are the ones that are going to have the most effect. Now, what sort of effects do hashtags have? Well, there's a few things they do. First of all, you can search against them. So if you go into Google, like here, then you can type in a hashtag. I'm just going to type in that first one we had just before, which is my name. There it is. And I'll search for that, and as you can see here, I'm coming up right at the top of these search results. That's great. Hashtag Tim Simpson also gets you a few things on Instagram. Unfortunately, that one's not me, and a couple of others down here. Here's an interesting one. This Facebook page by Lexa Dixon, this one does actually reference me because we work together, and he actually shares studio space with me, and so that's created a relationship there. Which brings me to my second important thing about hashtags. It's about creating relationships between objects on the internet. Sometimes, and mostly, that's in YouTube in this case. So if you put a hashtag Tim Simpson, I put that on all of my videos because YouTube sees that as there is something related between these videos. All of these videos have hashtag Tim Simpson on them, therefore they're about the similar subject matter. If I now go hashtag Tim Simpson and hashtag YouTube video tips, or maybe hashtag ATM Mini, which is another series of videos I do, then that creates a stronger relationship between all of the videos I've got that have those hashtags in them. There are other ways of creating relationships as well, by putting things in the similar playlists and having similar things in your titles and descriptions as well. The hashtags are something that just gives it a little bit more emphasis and helps YouTube classify things and relate things together. Why do you want to relate things together? Well, when you get to the end of a video, or when somebody's searching for something, they're going to type in a phrase. So let's say you get to the end of my video. The videos that I want to see coming up on the end screen are more of my videos, not someone else's video. And if I create good, strong relationships between my videos, then that's more likely to happen. Also, if you have somebody who searches a lot for Blackmagic devices, and I use Blackmagic Design as a tag, or ATM Mini as a tag quite often, then if people are looking at other ATM videos and my video is tagged, then I've got a chance of coming up in somebody else's end screen, or on your recommended page, or the home page, or in suggested videos, or any of these sorts of things. Using these hashtags is just one of a number of tools that you can use to slightly influence the algorithm more to help people find your content. That's why on this page here I've got these three hashtags here at the top. Tim Simpson will relate this to all of my other pages. ATM Mini says this is one of several videos I've got about the Blackmagic ATM Mini. And Blackmagic Design, that's because I do videos on a number of different Blackmagic devices. So the ATM Mini, and the cameras, and the video assist, and a few other bits and pieces as well. So I'm relating all of those videos together. So when somebody gets to the end of my video and they're looking at the end screen, then here we go, it comes up with one saying a YouTube video assist, and that one there, okay, that's not quite so related, but that's okay. It's related to my name, and I'll have that tagged on there as well. So how do you get these hashtags into your video? That's actually really easy. There are a number of ways you can do this, and I'll show you that quickly now. There are a number of places you can put your hashtags in the description of your video. You can put them right at the top here, up in the beginning of the description, or you can put them anywhere else in here, but the important thing is that you can have up to 15 of them, and only the first 3 appear at the top. So in the case of this video here, I've got these 4 hashtags down here. I could also put something like live streaming, so I can go hashtag live streaming. There we go, that creates another one. Now these do create more relationships, and they do help in search and everything, but the ones that have the most impact are always going to be the first 3. Anything more than 15 get discarded and ignored, so don't bother doing anything more than that. They had to put that limit on it, of course, to stop people from abusing this and then just putting, you know, a whole description full of 200 trending tags to try and cheat the algorithm. That doesn't work. Another thing you can do to help the influence of your hashtags in YouTube search and Google search is to put them into your keywords fairly near the top. Your first keywords in your description, of course, are going to be your video title and a couple of other important keywords like that. But then in the next tranche of them, you can take your 3 hashtags that you've got here, the Tim Simpson A10 Mini and Blackmagic design, and put them near the top in your tags like I've got here, Tim Simpson, A10 Mini and Blackmagic design. That just enhances the depth of the relationships that you've got with all your videos that repeat these same tags and the same hashtags. Other than putting hashtags in the video description, you can also put them into the video's title. So if you wanted to, for example, put a title that says, this is my video about hashtag Blackmagic, hashtag ATM devices, then those 2 hashtags would be used, and that will then override the rule that puts the hashtags above it on the screen. If you're using the hashtags in the title, the ones in the description, they don't count anymore, or they don't display and they're not as prominent. The ones that go into the title will be the prominent ones. I don't recommend doing this. It looks really ugly in the title, and it probably hurts your searchability a bit. You're better off putting them at that last line right at the bottom of your description, and let YouTube do its thing with displaying them above the title on the page. And also that makes those first 3 and up to 15 of them more prominent and creates better relationships between things on your channel. Much like thumbnails, it's really important not to use misleading hashtags. There are plenty of services out there where you can go to search for trending hashtags, and people try this, of course, to draw people along to their videos. Of course, when those people find that the video isn't what was being advertised, and like putting a girl in a bikini on the front of a tech video, you might get people clicking on the thumbnail, but when they see it's not what they were actually searching for, they're going to click away, and they're certainly not going to give you any watch time or subscribe or check out your other videos. Be honest with your tags, be honest with your thumbnails. Don't do bad clickbait. Use good clickbait instead. There's plenty of opportunities for that. So yes, using hashtags will make your videos more searchable because the subject about them is more clear to the search engines. They will make your videos more easily related to each other, so that when somebody finishes watching a video or is watching a particular subject matter, your videos that have those related hashtags are more likely to be given to a viewer, because these hashtags at the end of the day are helping YouTube deliver value content to the viewers, and that's really what this is all about, is delivering value to the viewers. And YouTube want to help match videos up to people who want to watch them. That's all the algorithm does at the end of the day. So I hope you found this useful. Go away now, hit all your old videos up, go put some hashtags in them and have a look, and let me know whether the metrics show that they're having an effect. Maybe go do some new titles, put some new thumbnails on as well, and let me know down in the comments what effect it has. If this video has been useful to you, consider subscribing by clicking the button here, and don't forget to watch these two videos as well, because YouTube picked them out for you and said they're the sort of thing that you're after, because they relate. I probably use tags in them.